I'm an artist, musician from North Philadelphia. I like to make dope shit. I enjoy seeing dope shit, hearing dope shit, experiencing dope shit. And that's what Thinker Makers Society is about. I started Thinker Makers Society because I feel it's a necessity. I feel it's a void, and I don't think it's anything of this nature that I know of for black folks.
Is Dr. Original?
I just want to create a safe space where we can build, collaborate, work on the ideas of tomorrow. I don't know, I want it to be a resource for people, and I want the people who come there to be a resource. And I want us to influence the next generation of thinkers and makers and creators. We want to give access to resources, access to space, access to a platform to see their visions through and to help other artists see their visions through.
The main thing that makes Thinker Maker Society unique is that if there was a box that it had to fit in, it would fit in there, but it would uniquely stand out. The aesthetics of this space is beautiful. It goes with the flow of Old City, but then it has that pop, you know? When you come in here, you can feel it. There's no filter, there's a beauty to it, and I think it's the creatives that invite themselves here. As far as in the present moment, we are reshaping what it is to be a creative here in Philadelphia. There is a negative shadow of energy that has consumed the city, and we are lifting it by embracing the love, light, and beauty within the culture of Philadelphia. In the future, I see Thinker Maker Society branching off with new locations throughout the city and inviting more creatives to birth life into their beautiful ideas. Because we don't believe that you have to go along the lines of what's considered normal. We want you to think outside the box, and we invite you to do that here.
Pain in the ass point. We got everything in here finally. Now we're just seeing what goes in storage. What do we need to have immediately accessible? What can be put away for more long-term stuff? Personal spiritual leader here, Big Baby Jesus. find out where everything goes, getting it out the way so that we can begin to clean and throw fresh coats of paint, clean up and make the space its own thing. I'm proud of all the righteous black art that we're gonna have in here and that we currently have in here, and that we can be in this location and we can present our culture in a way that's dope. I mean, anytime our culture is presented is dope, but bring it to an area which is considered quote unquote an art district, but it's not a lot of us down here, so I'm proud to be here with the black art and pushing it forward. When you think art, dope art, you're going to think black people, so.
One thing I like about Thinker Makers is that my man Q came up with a moniker that really, it sounded a little offbeat, like Thinker Makers. I've never heard anything like it, but the reality is we have all throughout our lives had, if we think, had people that made us thinkers, because we've all had friends or have friends who are not the most curious, sharpest pencils in the box. They are friends, they're your friends, you love them, but we got people that might get came for because they have insights that other people don't have because they think, and somebody made them that way. And to have my man come up with something that's so deceptively simple as a moniker for his, flagship spot is crazy. Bottom line, like baseline, Q is my motherfucker. And I support anything he does. And then to see somebody like from my school, from my class, like come through in such a different way, but not change who they are and coming through. That's the difference, right? For any of you guys seeing this that are getting your masters or getting your bachelors or getting your associates or hanging around these people or that people, feeling like you have to sanitize who you are, whoever your blackness is, or whatever your whatness is, to become like this idea of this white thing or this idea of this prosperous thing. That's a mistake. It's a mistake. Because you are you and the value is in you. And my man Q is out here doing something that intensely uplifts the value that is in him, the amazing that is in him, the dope that is in him. And Thinker Makers is all of that.
I definitely think it's an artistic hub, but almost, secretly. Like, I think a lot of people outside of the East Coast might not even be aware of how live Philly is, and we about to show them.
Yeah, the news not showing all the right stuff. They not showing all this dope art and these dope artists and the stories behind it, and we gonna show you.
If you live in the United States, you've heard gangster rap, which Schoolie D originated. You've seen graffiti, which we originated. That's the only one I think I don't have already.
You want to take it?
Because I think they stopped making 78s in like the 40s or something.
Same.
Touche.
My name Malcolm. I'm an artist. I'm into fashion. I write music. Entrepreneur out of North Philly. Part of the Thinker Makers team. Grew up with Quan, Erie Avenue. I'm a curator, event planner, Swiss Army knife, whatever you need. Hit me up, let me know, I'll make it happen.
Oh, I gotta look at
Get you situated, you feel me? That shit look good.
Yeah.
You gotta come correct.
I feel good about it. Like, That's one thing you'll find with Philly where I think it separates us from New York is it's a lot of 2 degrees of separation. It's like only 2 degrees.
It's like brotherly love for real. That's how I put it.
Once you start building with people, you'll find out, that's my cousin, or so-and-so.
Think about how you love your brother. That's how Philly is. When you home, you gonna beef with your brother. But when you outside of home, y'all sticking together. Kent, he our brother. We put Kent up under our wing.
Kent's definitely adopted.
Yeah, he adopted. So it's, yeah.
Looking sharp, I like that shirt. I feel good, I called in a cheesesteak. Good seeing you, man. I think the essence of Philly hasn't changed, right?
Yeah, that's real.
I think that the soul of it is the same, where it's a blue-collar city, we work hard, super creative.
Like, we really care about our craft, too.
That part. So unfortunately, you gotta eat, you got families, children. You're gonna find a way to feed them if you're not presenting other opportunities. Cause not feeding them ain't an option. So what we hope to do with Thinker Maker Society is create platforms so that artists can find ways to eat and have lucrative, legit careers. While I grew up in North Philly, I also moved downtown for a while. Being in those spaces, predominantly white spaces, and the way I was treated as a child and a young man, it was uncomfortable. I didn't enjoy it. So I wanted to create a safe space where people who look like me can come be themselves, where we can enjoy the art, enjoy the energy, where it didn't feel like how I felt.
Yeah, it feel like home. It feel like home more so, like, cause we used to do it, like as far as the art at his house, we used to come to my crib, play around like as kids.
Facts, yeah.
So it's like, okay, growing up, we need that vibe. Like, all right, growing up, we need a space that feel like home. You meet people and y'all grow and y'all build, and it's like, okay, it's a few spaces and a few different places where people feel comfortable, but yeah, I honestly think our Maker Society, it's a home.
It's a home, yeah. If you're a dope artist in the city,
it's different than a art gallery more.
Of color, yeah, it's home.
Not only being able to laugh, but to be able to connect with people and feel like there's no pressure to be anything but yourself. You can connect with people and engage with people.
I want to show a trap beat on
genuinely build.
Like right now.
Yes, exactly. And just like have student conversations, intellectual conversations, just conversations that challenge us, make us think, make us figure out, okay, well, like, how can we make our current roads better? And
that motherfucker's
that's the best thing.
That motherfucker's dancing.
Thanks. 8:30.
Well, in today's Buying Black segment, we're going to take you to a safe space for creators, thinkers, and makers.
It's just down the street here. It's a place where artists can showcase their work.
Dope local photographer. He shot a lot of local artists. He also shoots a lot of the big names. He has some dope stuff. Stretching Bobbito, 50 Cent, Meek Mill. Give it up for the DJ. Yeah, a lot of dope local DJs in there. Rich Medina, if you're familiar, DJ Active.
It's amazing. So, I mean, what you should do, the point that you should be getting here, guys, is whether you're a visual artist, a photographer, a DJ, a musician, whether you paint, don't let any of that be a limitation. So if you're around, you shouldn't miss it. Friday, what time and where should we go?
Friday, 320 Race Street, Thinker Maker Society, Art Gallery is going down. We're going to have drinks, live music. Get your fill. I know y'all been locked up in the house for the whole quarantine. Come out, have a good time with us. You'll really enjoy it. But yes, it's going to be whatever the people who come and participate in it make of it. whatever they turn it into, it's going to be whatever the people are, as it should be. Bring your ass to Thinker Makers Society. Let's make some dope shit together.